Beloved soul, listen closely, because what you're about to hear will shift the way you see everything that's happening in your heart right now. You didn't find this video by accident. You were guided here by divine timing, because there's someone in your life, someone younger, unexpected, and their presence has stirred something deep within you that you can't explain. In the next few moments, I will reveal exactly why God sent them to you and what it truly means for your destiny. But before we go deeper, I want you to pause and feel this. This connection is not random. It's heaven sent. And if this message speaks to your soul, leave a comment below. Tell heaven, I received this divine confirmation. Your words activate light. And make sure you subscribe to this channel, because these angelic messages are meant to guide your path daily. If this message touches your heart, support our channel by tapping the super thanks button below. It helps us reach more souls who are searching for the same light you've found. Now listen carefully. God sent a younger soul into your life because you prayed for healing. You asked heaven to make you feel alive again, to remind you what love, laughter, and joy feel like after so many storms. But God didn't send comfort. He was awakened. He sent a mirror wrapped in youth to reflect back the part of you that still believes in miracles. You see, this younger soul carries the vibration of your forgotten self, the version of you that loved fearlessly, trusted easily, and lived with wonder instead of worry. When they speak, something in your spirit stirs. When they smile, a door opens inside your heart you thought had closed forever. And that's not a coincidence, beloved. That's a divine strategy. This connection didn't come to entertain your life. It came to transform it. And the moment you stop questioning why they are younger, you will start understanding why your souls are aligned. Because in God's design, age is not a limitation. It's a layer. The older soul carries wisdom. The younger soul carries energy. And when heaven joins them, healing flows like living water. If you felt that gentle pull towards someone younger, don't rush to judgment. Pray for revelation, because God hides blessings inside confusion, and sometimes your heart must walk through mystery before it reaches clarity. Beloved, your soul recognized theirs before your mind even understood what was happening. That's why you felt peace the first time you met. That's why time feels different when you talk. It's like your spirit finally found the missing echo it had been searching for. But here's the truth. Heaven wants you to know, not every younger soul that enters your life is meant to stay forever. Some are meant to awaken forever within you, and that awakening is sacred. Later in this message, I will reveal the 3 hidden signs that confirm this connection is divine signs that most people overlook until it's too late. But right now, I want you to breathe and remember this. Love sent by God does not follow rules. It follows the purpose. The world may call it strange. People may not understand it. But heaven never needed human approval to move in your life. The same God who used a shepherd to fight a giant, who used a barren woman to birth a prophet, and who used a cross to redeem humanity, can surely use a younger soul to heal your heart. Do you see how divine this is? You were praying for peace and God answered through presence. You asked for a sign and God sent a person. And now your spirit feels both exposed and renewed at the same time. That's how divine healing feels. It stirs your peace and shakes your comfort, all to prepare your soul for elevation. Beloved, this is not about romance alone. This is about restoration. You are being reminded that your purpose didn't end with age, it evolved with grace. This younger soul was sent to reawaken the fire you buried under survival. If you can feel that truth right now, type Amen or I receive in the comments. Let heaven see your agreement. And remember, each time you share this video, you are planting seeds of light into someone else's story. Support our channel through super thanks if you feel led, because every act of giving multiplies the message. Now, let's go deeper, because the next revelation may bring tears to your eyes. You see, this younger soul didn't just appear in your timeline, they appeared in your timeline of destiny. God wrote them into your story before you were born. They are the living answer to a prayer your spirit, whispered years ago, a prayer you might have even forgotten. There are no coincidences in the kingdom of God, only appointments written in divine ink. And right now, heaven is reminding you, this love is not here to challenge your reputation. It's here to restore your faith, to show you that time doesn't limit divine purpose, it only reveals it. The younger soul carries the rhythm of your next chapter. They see you not as the world sees you, but as heaven remembers you, pure, radiant, still becoming. And though the years between you may seem wide, in the spirit they are only a breath apart. That is why you feel an ancient peace when they look at you. That is why silence between you feels like prayer, because your souls are speaking in a language older than time itself. You may try to deny it. You may tell yourself it's just admiration, or coincidence, or passing emotion. But your spirit knows better. It knows the difference between attraction and recognition. This is recognition, the remembrance of two souls who made a promise before this life began. When the time is right, I will find you again, and through our connection, we will both remember who we are. This is that time. This is that reunion. And no, it is not random that you found each other when you did. If this is resonating, pause for a moment. Press like, leave a comment, and share this with someone who might need to hear it too. You never know whose life you might touch. And if you wish to help us bring more messages like this, click super thanks, because every gift helps us keep this light alive and reach souls around the world. Now listen, beloved, the greatest danger is not losing this person. It's a misunderstanding why they came. Some will dismiss them because of age, others will doubt the connection because of timing. But divine timing never makes sense until after obedience. You are being invited to trust beyond logic, to look past the surface and see the sacred pattern unfolding. God didn't send them to complete you. He sent them to reconnect you, to the laughter you buried, to the hope you silenced, to the part of you that still believes love can come wrapped in surprise. In the next part, I will reveal the moment heaven decides to join two souls across generations, and how to know if you are meant to walk this journey together or apart. Stay here with me. Keep your heart open and remember, God's ways are not random. They are redemptive. Beloved one, you've felt the stirring, haven't you? That quiet pull that keeps drawing your heart back to them. Even when you try to reason your way out of it, you tell yourself, it's not logical. You remind yourself of the years between you, but the more you try to walk away, the stronger the current pulls you back. Because this is not mere emotion, it's spiritual gravity. Your souls orbit each other by divine law, and no amount of logic can undo what heaven has joined by energy. Now, as promised, I will reveal the 3 hidden signs that confirm this connection was sent by God and not by chance. These are not signs of fantasy. They are marks of divine alignment. The first sign is peace that defies understanding. You can't explain why you feel safe in their presence, why your heart softens even in silence. It's not about attraction, it's about recognition. When your souls meet, heaven releases peace as confirmation. That peace isn't comfort, it's divine witness. The second sign is mirrored healing. You notice that both of you begin to change. Your patterns, your thoughts, your energy. You're more open, more alive, and strangely, more aware of your own wounds. This is how divine healing works. God uses them to expose what's broken in you, and uses you to awaken what's sleeping in them. The third sign is unbreakable pull through divine timing. No matter how much you distance yourself, they reappear when your spirit needs realignment. This isn't obsession, it's orchestration. God allows separation only to teach you surrender, and reunion only to remind you that what's divine cannot be destroyed. So if these signs have shown up in your life, don't run from them. Pray over them. Ask heaven, Father, show me your purpose in this connection. And if these words resonate, write, I am ready for divine clarity in the comments below. Your agreement activates alignment, Remember to subscribe so you don't miss when heaven speaks again through this channel. And if you feel led to bless others through this message, click super thanks below. Your support keeps this light reaching those who are still lost in confusion. Now listen closely. There is a moment in every divine connection where heaven pauses to see if you will respond in faith or fear, because what comes next requires trust beyond appearance. Sometimes, the younger soul was sent not to complete your journey, but to ignite your mission. They remind you of the dreams you buried beneath responsibility. They speak words that sound ordinary to them, but strike your heart like a prophecy. They awaken desire, not for the world, but for the life you once promised to live. Do you see how divine this is? They don't just enter your story, they unlock it. It's as if heaven whispers through their laughter, "You're still alive. You still have more to give. You still have time." The younger soul brings freshness, but you bring wisdom. You are not unequal. You are complementary. Like dawn meeting dusk, each carrying beauty, the other lacks. But this harmony, if you are ready to walk in divine timing, say it with me now. I trust God's timing for my life. Leave that in the comments to anchor this energy in faith. Subscribe so that every new message reminds you that you are seen, guided, and loved. And if this message has brought peace to your spirit, bless our channel through super thanks so that together we can carry this divine light further. Because this message isn't only for you, it's for every heart waiting for permission to believe again. Beloved soul, you are not behind in love. You are right on time in God's story. The younger soul in your life is not here by mistake. They are here by assignment. Hold on to that truth, because the next revelation I share with you will explain what happens spiritually the moment two souls of different ages recognize each other, and why heaven calls it a reunion, not a meeting. Stay with me. You are about to understand something that will change how you see love forever. Beloved soul, take a breath, because what you're about to hear may awaken memories that your spirit has been carrying for lifetimes. When two souls recognize each other across time, it isn't like meeting someone new. It feels like remembering someone ancient. Their voice sounds familiar. Their energy feels like home. And even if you met them only once, you can't shake the feeling that they've always been part of you. That is the mark of divine recognition. You see, before you came into this world, your spirit made promises. It said, "I will meet you again when it's time for healing." And God, in his perfect orchestration, wrote that promise into the fabric of your destiny. So when you finally crossed paths in this lifetime, it wasn't new, it was fulfillment. That's why you can't explain why you trust them so quickly, why you feel safe without reason, why their presence calms storms you didn't know were still inside you. Your souls remember something your mind has yet to understand. Beloved, this is not romance alone, this is remembrance. And remembrance feels both beautiful and frightening, because part of you rejoices, while another part fears losing it again. You may notice that when you're apart, you sense them in ways that defy logic. You feel their emotions. You dream their face. You hear their name when your thoughts are silent. That is because divine recognition transcends distance. It operates in frequency, not proximity. But here is what few understand. Soul recognition always activates transformation. It is heaven's way of saying, it's time. Time to forgive. Time to release. Time to awaken. When the younger soul came into your life, your heart began to soften. You started feeling emotions you thought were long gone. You began to hope again. You started to see yourself differently. That's not just emotional reaction, it's spiritual resurrection. You were asleep in a part of your purpose, and their presence was the trumpet that called your heart back to life. Do you see now why you couldn't ignore them, no matter how much you tried? It wasn't attraction, it was activation. God used this connection as a doorway. Through it, he could reach the places of your heart that prayer alone couldn't touch. Sometimes heaven sends a person, because only love can break through the walls that logic built. Beloved, when you begin to heal, your energy changes. You'll notice that your spirit feels lighter. Your days flow differently, and gratitude begins to replace fear. That's when you know heaven's purpose is unfolding. And yet there will be moments when you question everything. Because transformation always brings turbulence. You may feel overwhelmed. You may even try to walk away. But every time you do, you'll sense that quiet whisper in your heart. Don't run from the one God sent to heal you. That whisper is not attachment. It's divine instruction. But be wise, beloved. Healing doesn't always mean staying. Sometimes the purpose of